a lot of like very questionable. Oh shit! Our first global passive. Hey guys, this is gonna be the third and second last bout of our Return of Pokke Brawl Electric Boogaloo featuring Mod Wars, where we have Deb, the helper who invested in the 10,000 cause remembrance flagship, as well as A-Loon, against none other than Sarah of the Sarah. This is just a for fun little brawl, nothing to do with the final winners, where the final winners will be getting the winning team 200 USD worth of Stellar Jades. So without further ado, let's just see this additional silly 2v1 Pokke's Brawl right now, right? And there it is. Acheron ban. Of course they banned Sarah's Acheron. So Sarah's Acheron got insta banned, and we do have ourselves a higher scene from Sarah that is very, very interesting. Let me guess, ban Argentina next. Hey, E2 Ashveil. Holy shit though. Okay. E2 Ashveil. Alright. Silver Wolf into a Yao Guang. Ooh, for the first time Yao Guang actually saw play. That is gonna be very, very interesting to see what is gonna happen right now. RMC ban into a Sparks. Great ban, by the way. Great Sparksy ban. So Silver don't get any. Oh, Sarah with the E2 Cyrene. Sarah with the E2 Cyrene right now. Holy. Oh, I would have not picked EMC so early, since we can pick EMC all the way at the end. Oh, but Sarah does in fact have the E2 Cyrene with a E0 DHPD as a sustain, kicking in the E1 Hua Hua. Ooh, great sustain picks, by the way. Oh, blue team looks to be a little bit cooked in terms of sustain options, because they either run Gallagher or they either run sustainless. Ain't no way you're running like a fucking Luocha or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Saridra! Okay, that's the first time we saw a Saridra drafting. What the f... Wait, who was the last DPS? Is it Final? Is it gonna be Final? Final E2 Cyrene DHPT. How are you gonna run Silver Wolf though? I don't think it's gonna be Final. Scylla! Oh! Scylla, chat. Scylla. I could see a Scylla. Scylla is an E6 Scylla, by the way. Scylla is an E6 Scylla. Okay, Bobby on the E2. Final pick. Oh! I fucking called it, guys. Oh my god, I fucking called it. Sarah's Scylla. Sarah's E6 Scylla, by the way. Holy shit, though. Okay, wait, I think this one, I think we can get a little bit more of them volume back up. That is gonna be very, very good. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, Sarah has basically went full unrelatable, right? Ever since bro decided, you know what, relatability. Bro got the E6 Scylla, E2 Cyrene, E2 whatever the very, very good, very, very nice. Alright, let's see that. We do have ourselves the Ashveil into a, I guess, almost mono quantum, if Ashveil identifies as a quantum. Actually, if you know what, think about it, I can honestly see Ashveil being a quantum DPS, because it's purple, right? So I don't really mind if he actually... Ooh, unfortunately Sparkle didn't get hit there, which is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. And then we are gonna be getting ourselves the DDD over here, right? Gets us a little bit more of the follow-up attack. Let's see if this Ashveil is gonna be starting to ass his veil in my ass. Okay, not quite enough to get ourselves the final bit of ultimate, but I think it's gonna be fine because Full Strength is gonna be going for the basic attack. Oh, we kind of need to refresh our skill, so it is what it is. But we kind of need to get a basic attack off. Just get the basic attack off, so that fuck the smart skill, bro. Yeah, let's get that basic attack. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're just gonna be able to get ourselves the ultimate, which is gonna be really, really good. Shibodo Musaba Ali A. Alright, that is gonna be a good amount of damage, getting us another good amount of damage. Full Strength shouldn't really die unless she is literally made of water, which I don't think is gonna be happening anytime soon. Do in fact get us the additional full strength ultimate to refresh our suck. Alright, great kill on the T right there. So I don't believe we should be having any issues getting out of the 0 cycle. I wonder if the Sparks... Is the Sparkle E... Oh, we do have 200 effective speed right now. But if Sparkle takes a turn here, I think full strength can still dispel. So I'm not going to be too worried. Alright, I'm not going to be too worried. Gets us a little bit more energy. Alright, that is going to be very, very chill. Saves us the ultimate. We kind of have the ult right now because if we don't know, I don't think we're going to be getting the kill here, which is going to be really, really fucking annoying. Alright, Shibodo, Musabi, Ari, Are. Oh, that has a huge amount of damage from E2 Ashveil, right? Instantly get us the DDD. Alright, let's cast our DDD right now. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, we don't need DDD, it's all good. Let's just go for the... Yep, okay. It's gonna be... Oh, boy. Oh, that DDD could have changed a lot, by the way. That DDD could have changed a lot of things. But at the end of the day... I mean, like, we still broke, right? We still broke, but we could have saved, like... What, 25 AV-ish? But that would have been nice. At least we still broke, which is pretty good. Alright, do in fact get ourselves the Tribute Ultimate. Let's save that after he spawns the Spear so that we can start doing a little bit more War Armor toughness bar damage. That is good, that is good. Right now we get ourselves DDD. That is gonna be fantastic. Oh, I just heard this S10 DDD, guys. Oh, S10 DDD is gonna be giving us a lot of value right now. Alright, probably would have went for the Ashveil out first so that we could have gotten a little bit more energy. But, you know, it do be that way. Alright, this is gonna come up right here. Alright, big E2 hit on the spears to give bro Gluttony stacks, which is very, very nice. Tribi gets us a little bit more follow-up attack. Gets the Asobi Ayo from Sparkle. And then Ashveil is going to be going for the... Alright. I would have tried to break the War Armor there. I mean, Tribi still gets it though. But I mean, the Aha still gets it. But I would have given the energy a little bit more. So I don't want to do. Okay. Okay. Our full strength is dangerously low, by the way. Like, dangerously low. Wait, I'm actually a little bit concerned. Because, like, if Wu Xuan takes Nikodor's face transformation, can she even survive? Because there's gonna be a huge amount of AoE, right? Bro, I don't know if I will do that, bro. Bro, I don't know if I will do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I only Wu Xuan surviving that, bro. Oh, right, we have E2 Wu Xuan. Oh my god, bro. E2 Wu Xuan has a fucking logo passive. That shit ain't even global. Bro, that shit ain't even global. Bro, you know what? E2, and you know what's the best part about E2 Wu Xuan? You don't need to chase it, bro. I'm not saying it's free, right? I'm not saying it's free, but you don't need to chase it. If she wants to come to you, she'll come to you. You get what I'm saying? And there it is, right? So we are gonna be able to come right here. Alright, gets us a little bit of the DDD stacks right there. That's good, that's good. Getting us a little bit more of the War Armor stack breaking. I do want to see if we can get ourselves a 1 cycle clear. I think 1 cycle clear should be relatively manageable, right? MOC debuff is gonna be dealing a significant amount of damage to the War Armor spears. Sparkle is gonna be going for the pull because she pulls down her web. And then we're just gonna be going for a big ultimate to try and deal as much AoE damage as possible while also giving us the additional follow-up attack from Ashveil to also land the additional toughness bar break, which is going to be very, very good. But I don't know if you are gonna be able to... Oh, that is a huge misplay, by the way, because you need a 3B scale. And now you can't break. Oh, that was a huge fucking misplay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that is a huge fucking misplay. Oh, that is an insane misplay. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe you can still do it. Maybe you can still do it. It might be possible. Also, I can't believe Wu Xuan is like still alive, which is like insane. Sarah will pay for this. Curse you, Sarah. Curse you. As Ashveil actually gets... Holy shit. Wait, it doesn't matter, guys. Wait, Edge just doesn't matter because E2 Ashveil is actually completely fucking bastard. Okay, Edge is just basic. Fuck it, just basic break wall armor, bro. Like, you last dream that for 2 turns anyways, right? Oh my god, bro. Bro, do you just lose the game? No, right? Oh, that was so... Okay, that was... Bro, if that was E0 Ashveil, whatever, but a 1 Psycho Dispatch, which honestly is very, very nice, right? 1 Psycho Dispatch dash on the E2. Oh my god, that's big. Very big, very nice. From our blue team with a 1 Psycho. Not too sure why we are flexing our Dahlia's massive titties. But that is a interesting choice, if I can say so myself. Fusion 176 speed fusion. Okay, like next time, if your fusion is dying, you might want to consider raising up our traces a little bit more. But if you don't want to use it, it's gonna be completely fine. Sparkle on the 162, 2 plus 2 speed. All right, we do have the E1 to give us even more speed. Wow, 4. Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that was a ego team. But you know what? Ego team is ego team. Sarah of the Sarah, chat. Wait. Oh, Sarah of the Sarah. So this is our Sarah of the Sarah's Seele build. I kind of just want to show you this before. I mean, like, hey, nobody fucking asked, right? I know nobody asked, but I kind of just want to show y'all this real quick right now, right? No one asked, right? Literally no one asked, but I just want to show y'all this real quick right now, because I do in fact pretty much have. And if I were to use Sele's S1, I do in fact have the world's rank 1 Seele. I literally statistically have the world's rank 1 Seele, right? And there it is. In any case, that was very, very interesting from MrPokke. Let's just move on, right? Sarija. Is that a free run, mate? Is that a free run, mate? Did I just see a free run, mate? Oh, it's not free. It's S2. Okay, it's S2, guys. S2 is like, it's not as free. What the fuck? But I guess it's still not too shabby. I do get ourselves. Okay, hey, and there it is. The E2 S1 Cyrene 201 speed up in there. DHPT going in. Let's see what we're gonna be able to cook up. Alright, we go for the 2 skills for fun, 99. Let's see this. Let's see this E6 Seele with E2 Cyrene. You know what? If this 0 cycles, I'll honestly be pretty impressed as well. Alright, getting us a little bit of them skill points. Alright. Oh, I literally judged, right? Sarah plays with KR, bro. Bro, I thought finally I can hear E2 Cyrene's Mimemi. But because Sarah wants to play with KR, we're not gonna be hearing Mimemi. Alright, we can't get high. And then we're just gonna get the action very advanced. Alright, Sarija does get the additional Panjari. And then we, not quite enough to break war armor, which is a little bit rough, but I don't think it should be any issues because we should be still dealing absolutely insane amounts of damage with our E2 Cyrene. Are we gonna greet? Oh, huge greet coming in from Sarah right now. Okay, I probably would have just went for the kill on the minion to get resurgence. But I guess bro wanted to save up the energy for the Cyrene ultimate refund. So I guess that is still going to be relatively acceptable. First buff going into Sarija. Second buff going into Seele for the 40% damage buff. DHPT is going to be coming in. Okay, unfortunately, Sarah kind of wasted that 1 out of 3 stacks war armor. But it's all chill. It's all chill. Alright, Sarija is going to get that. Alright, let's see if Seele can get the... Ooh, that is... Ooh, that is a lot of heads though. Alright, break wall armor. Okay, we're not gonna break wall armor. Oh, it's all good. Kanjong Gyo 600k right now. Let's see if we're gonna be breaking the wall armor. 485k do get off another turn. I would have probably saved Cyrene's out because we're pretty sure we're overkilling by quite a bit. Alright, let's just come in for another big hit for 303k. DHPD goes in for 529. Sarija, we might want to consider refreshing our Sarija buff. But let's just see what's up. Does in fact get us a resurgence. Alright, does in fact get us a resurgence once again. Alright, gets us the kill, guaranteeing us the absolutely insane amount of damage getting in for the 0 cycle. Alright, let's see if we are able to break bro down to 80% HP. Alright, that is not quite enough, but we do apply our E6 butterfly debuff because you do have the E6. Goes for the basic attack. Saridra refresh the buff. Okay, we are not gonna refresh Saridra's buff. That is gonna be very, very interesting. So we are just gonna refresh this right now. Summons out all of our pillars, and then we cast our additional ultimate to deal them pillars damage. Right, the HPD is gonna come in over here for a good amount of it. See if E6 Seele is able to deal additional damage to one-shot the pillar. Okay, just barely one-shot the pillar, which I can't really complain. This is Resurgence, so you don't really get all the additional turn from that. Okay, I guess that's gonna be fine. Ultimate is gonna go in because we got to kill off the second skill. Flies back in for a 1 million. Let's see if Seele can once again get us a big kill. Ooh, not quite enough to get us the kill right there, if I can say so myself. Gets us the additional Cyrene, gives us the boost. Okay, the War Armor stack is a little bit wasteful because we could have given it to any other DPS that has a... I don't think Sarah used Saridra's skill a single time this entire fight, which is a little bit questionable, if I can say so myself. But unfortunately, this E6 Seele is not gonna be able to get the 0 cycle here. Because the damage is gonna be a little bit low right now, right? Let's just get this back up. Okay, we can then get ourselves the DHPD ultimate. Ningaran Kunse. Alright, very, very good. Do get a significant amount of damage from the additional MOC debuff, and then Seele is definitely gonna be able to get us the additional resurgence right there. Huge amount of resurgence coming in right now, which means we should be getting a very, very safe 1 cycle dispatch. Because this should be a very, very safe 1 cycle dispatch. Gets us the extra turn. And with that, chat, moral of the story, E2 Ashveil is gonna be clearing in the same cycle as a E6 Seele plus a E2 Cyrene, which honestly, that is just absolutely incredible right now, if I can say so myself, right? Very, very good. Now for the second half, let's see who our Remembrance Cost Maxer is gonna be using. Okay, I actually have a genuine question. Did Deb get the healer role because he pulled E1s and E2s? Because first he invests in a 2000 cost Remembrance flagship, and now I see an E1 Evanescia. So I am a little bit concerned if bro's helper status is gonna be able to be... Is that a helper without maxed out traces? You're kidding, right? Okay, no Evanescia's basic. I see. We are just gonna be getting our... Alright, Bubbin is gonna bub. Alright, Bubbin is gonna bub. Alright. Is bro's advice in HSR help? Just pull Idolence. Just pull E2. Just pull... Whoa! OBS user? Alright, that's pretty based. Alright, that's pretty based. Alright, we are gonna be getting our hearty laughter from Mr. Deb over here. I'm not sure why the volume is a little bit soft. Let's just turn up a little bit more right now. A little bit more right now. Alrighty, Mr. Deb, we are gonna be able to get ourselves the additional EMC. Not quite enough to... Oh, we do get the Bobbin. I cannot believe the helper doesn't have AV enablement. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Box 2, bro. I think the only other player that plays HSR without AV is at Box 2. And like Box 2 didn't even know what AV does, which is a little bit concerning, if I can say so myself. Alright, let's get us a little bit more of them Evanescia hit. Oh my god. Holy shit, Bobbin. Okay, we are wasting a lot of energy here on a 37 punchline Evanescia. I guess it's not that bad because we should be having overflow here. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But that was quite a bit of overflow. Rivalry is gonna proc. EMC is gonna be able to get off the skill for a little bit more punch lines as well as hidden bangers. Evanescia comes in. Wait, is this Evanescia not gonna zero cycle? I don't think he's gonna zero cycle. Wait, he can't zero cycle. As I was saying, it appears that our E1 Evanescia is not gonna be able to get a zero cycle, man. I don't think there is the only way I can see bro getting that zero cycle, frankly speaking, is probably just getting us the additional speed boots for Evanescia to take the extra turn, because he barely just zero cycle. Alright, now he's gotta wait. Okay, honestly, it wouldn't have been that bad if he just... Okay, this one I can't really blame him. But like, if he just dealt a little bit lesser damage and let Bobbin's ultimate expire, he could have still squeezed out 100% AV advance for the second wave. That could have saved him a lot of AV. But I think he just dealt too much damage. Yeah, he unfortunately just dealt... The Fox just dealt way too much damage. So now Bobbin didn't get the expiry. Which is a huge fucking waste, by the way. Because now we have to reset all the way back to the bottom. Which is really, really unfortunate. So now EMC just have to out right now. That's what to do. And then we'll just see if we can get us the... does he have a global passive? Oh my god, he doesn't have a global passive. Why do you just heal with Gallagher twice? Okay, I guess he had to heal himself for the out, right? Why didn't he just heal Evanescia and then cast out into basic? And now you have no skill points for EMC, bro. What? Oh, I'm so fucking confused. Bro, it's some secret helper deck that I'm not aware of. Like playing with 0 skill points, right? Okay, but maybe it's all part of the plan. I don't think I want to question too much, but ooh. Ooh, that is... Bro. Bro. Are you gonna cast your Evanescia out? Okay, we do get an Evanescia out. Alright, big amounts of damage, big amounts of damage. Alright, we still managed to salvage that somewhat. Okay, once we get out of the break here, it's gonna be pretty huge. Okay, because he doesn't play with AV, right? I don't know what AV is this Evanescia at, bro. But I'm pretty sure he will obtain more value if he waited for Evanescia to go, then cast Bobbin out, just to squeeze out as much energy as possible. But in either case, I don't think you're clearing here, man. Yeah, there's no way you're clearing here. Kafka and the horse is just a little bit too fat. So we have to wait for the next wave. Yeah, we have to wait for the next wave. At this point, it's kind of hopeless. What? Why? Okay, you waited for your Gallagher's turn. I mean, then you might as well just take Evanescia, right? Even if your bangers were gonna expire here, aha is happening like the very next turn. You can just hold your out. You can literally just hold your out. And then you're just getting a little bit more energy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know about that, bro. Because y'all know you can hold your Evanescia ultimates, right? Like, you don't have to cast it. You know what I'm saying? You could have just left it there and then cast out after this goes up. Then you would have gotten the bangers and the additional energy charge. Okay, but frankly speaking, it doesn't really matter because there was no way that Kafka would have killed her anyways. Alright, there was no way he could have killed Kafka. Right, and 34 punchline or 38 punchline is not gonna give him max out anyways. This is like what 40% energy. Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Okay, even though it's not enough, it's just like a lot of like very questionable. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! And there it is, our first global passive. That was our first. Okay, our first Caster's global passive. Our first ever Caster's global passive proc on a helper, bro. Oh, that is fucking crazy. Wait. That is actually fucking crazy right now, bro. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? Let's just let this play out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that is actually just fucking crazy, bro. Oh my god. Bro, imagine if the Kafka aimed Gallagher because he clicked too slow. Bro, imagine if the Kafka hit Gallagher and the Gallagher dies. Oh my god, that would have been fucking insane, bro. Oh, that would have actually been fucking insane. Okay, I mean now it's chill, right? Now it's chill. Alright, oh bro, Kafka's damage is actually so high, it's kinda crazy, bro. Alright, Evanescia is gonna go back in. Alright. Actually, check, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Bro, this is an advanced helper tactic. You know why? Because if Bobbin dies to global passive, you cast another Bobbin out, bro. Come on, guys. That is free AV right there, bro. Bro, that is 500 IQ Giga Brain shit, bro, by abusing global passive. You know what I'm saying? Bro, look at that free AV, bro. You can only do this with a global passive. So maybe he intentionally killed his Bobbin for the extra turn. Right, so that is some big brain shit, bro. There we go. Then Evanescia is gonna come back in. There we go. And then we have one more. Oh, I mean, he's definitely gonna get a clear right now, right? So a very... Is that 2 cycle? I think that was a 2 cycle dispatch coming in from our exceptional big brain global passive Bobbin, if I can say so. That is very, very good, guys, right? Now it is up to Sarah of the Sarah with a E2 Silver Wolf. That is, in fact, an E2... Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, it's E2 level 1 Silver Wolf. Okay. E2 level 1 Silver Wolf with a E0 level 99. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Let's see that right now. Okay, this is like a little bit loud. Let me just balance out a little bit. Let's see, Sarah. Let me get ourselves a better clear right here. The double Silver Wolf. Alright. I'm not sure why Silver Wolf is slot 3. I mean, I would just the attack buff, frankly speaking, and just let like the normal Silver Wolf take in slot 3 so that she could get hit by the AoE a little bit more and get more energy. But it ain't what to do. Alright, gets us the additional punch lines right now. Okay, this is honest. I feel like it was a little bit of a miss. Unless it's like overkill, I would have just waited for normal Silver Wolf to apply the res down and the ultimate. Then I would have casted my Silver Wolf out. But maybe we have more than enough damage to 0 cycle anyways. So it should be a-okay. 700k, Silver Wolf comes back down. Now we get the Quantum Implant into the AoE. Alright. Igoya. And then we hit that over there. We're just gonna go for the basic. And then we are gonna get our out. Get a little bit of them attack buff. Alright, so far so good. See if Hue is gonna be able to keep our team alive. Alright, honestly, no issue whatsoever. 61 punch for a generational amount. You know what? Getting Yao Guang banned is actually makes so much sense. Because Yao Guang is so fucking good, bro. I'm pretty sure whichever team gets Yao Guang and then you just pivot into the next iteration DPS, you will almost definitely either get a 0 or 1 cycle. I don't think it goes like any worse than that. E2 Seele Wolf will pretty much get 100% ultimate uptime because it is in fact E2 Seele Wolf. Gets us the 120 hidden MMR. Alright, hopefully it doesn't overkill. Okay, that is actually really, really good, kind of. Your elation skill bounce from Seele Wolf should be getting us a 0 cycle, right? This should be a 0 cycle right here. Alright, elation skill comes in. Seele Wolf goes in for the roar. Honkai impact though. Honkai impact though. Beautiful 0 cycle from our E0 Silver Wolf right now. Yao Guang goes back in for the additional aha instance. Alright, I mean, I would have probably just waited for the Silver Wolf's turn to deactivate because I believe her enhanced state is gonna be ending off right here. Silver Wolf sounds cute in KR versus Silver Wolf sounds so bad in KR. Duality of man indeed, right? Ooh, Silver Wolf kind of have to go for the skill into the ultimate because otherwise we're going to be wasting the 4-piece basic. Did I say 4-piece basic? I said 4-piece eagle, right? I misspoke. Alright, gets us a little bit of the AV advance. Huan Huan does not give a about Kafka, getting us the additional skill point spam with the skill. And then we're going to be getting our next aha instance. Hidden MMR is going to be coming in a little bit slow, by the way. That is honestly a little bit slow right now. Alright, Silver Wolf is going to be able to cast the ultimate. Alright, gets us a little bit more energy, but we are going to be able to cast this ultimate. Alright, beautiful ultimate. I am actually a little bit concerned for Silver Wolf because her ultimate is not here, guys. Her ultimate is actually not here. Her ultimate is still not here, guys. That is very, very bad. We literally just went by 5 billion action value just for bro to not get an ultimate. Bro sleeping, bro. Bro is still sleeping right now. Aha, finally procs. Bro, Sarah is spamming that tree, bro. Insufficient hidden MMR. Insufficient hidden MMR. Insufficient hidden MMR. And then now we finally get ourselves an ultimate after 10 billion AV. Absolute fucking cinema. Unfortunately, we do not have ourselves the additional bangers, which is like really fucking bad actually. Ooh, this Silver Wolf is not really doing us a lot of justice, if I can say so myself right now. Alright, this does get us the MOC debuff. Most likely gonna be a 1-cycle dispatch, right? This should most likely be a 1-cycle dispatch. Alright, gets us the Aha ultimate, which will be generating us additional punch lines. Alright, alright. Roar! And then we are just gonna boink up in there real quick. And then we are gonna get another... Okay, you know what, bro? Every single time someone procs a global passive, we should have like a penalty. Some kind of penalty, right? But bro, every time a global passive is triggered, it's gonna be there, right? It's gonna be there. But Sarah is gonna be almost buff flip exploding on the baby Silver Wolf right there. And then we are gonna be just slamming back down with the Quantum Weakness Implant, activating the out. Technically, this is not a global passive. It is like a local passive because we did use Silver Wolf 99 on the team, so it should be fine. Alright. Alright, looks good, looks good. Alright, looks good. Wait, Silver Wolf is not gonna 2-cycle, right? She has 1 last turn. She literally has 1 last turn. Nah, I think it should be fine. Alright, this bounce into Silver should definitely kill you. Aha. There we go. So there is gonna be a 1-cycle dispatch for Sarah, which means that Sarah is going to win Dap as well as A-Loon. But I'ma keep it a buck, bro. I'ma keep it a buck. I think if Dap had a little bit better on the E1 Evanescia, Blue Team would have won purely by cost. Because Sarah is a filthy... Also, why the f is E6 Seele 2 cost, by the way? Since when? Who the f said E6 Seele is 2 cost, bro? Bro cheating, bro. Nah, bro cheating, bro. Bro, don't even play, bro. Oh, she decides the rules of the game. Oh. Okay. Bro, I'ma keep it a buck, right? I'ma keep it a buck. I feel if we got ourselves EMC instead of Silver Wolf here, maybe Seele could have done something. Maybe. Not sure if it's possible, but that is like the biggest change I feel. Because that one entire turn where like she didn't get out, we wasted like at least 50 AV, which was a lot. So if I had to run it back, I'll probably try changing it for a EMC. And then for the blue team, if I were to run it back, the Ashveil team was fine. And the Ashveil team was pretty good. I probably would have picked Hue on Evanescia first instead of giving them Hue. So for example, right? This was a Ashveil first pick, followed by these two, followed by this, right? And then this was Cyrene first pick, followed by these two, right? If you just went Evanescia plus Hue, because both players have EMC, I am pretty sure blue team could have won this. So I don't think it is so much like the actual units, it is like a drafting issue. Because if you had taken Hue with Evanescia combined, this would have made Evanescia way stronger, and it would have prevented them from using Hue on their side, which was like really, really good into technically both teams for Seele, and to a certain extent even a Silver Wolf. They just pick EMC all the way towards the end. Because who the f cares about the full trade? You know what I'm saying? So that is how I would have drafted a little bit differently. But with that, hope you guys enjoy our little bonus fun round where we have our helper versus mods, mods versus Sarah, Sarah versus helper. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I think I'll call this one HSR is a drafting game. Join Twitch, join Discord, use code Pokke for 10% off gamer subs. All the best for guys and votes, and I'll see you guys on the finals of HSR's final Pokke Brawl. Thank you. Not final, but the return of Pokke Brawl. Thank you.